Alright guys, so today I'm going over the trade recap, part 1, road to profitability. Alright, what was I thinking? When I went into market open, I was wanting a bearish result. Why did I want to short the market? Why do I want bear? Why do I want bears? It's because we had this S&T. Now I want my magnet on. Because we had this S&T right here. We had that high resistance liquidity right here, and we had this with high resistance liquidity all the way down here. Now, in my strategy, what do I want to trade away from is high resistance liquidity. Why? Because I want to take out all this low resistance liquidity so we can make movement back up to the higher resistance liquidity. Okay? Now we're going to play this chart back to 9 o'clock. We had that high, which hasn't been made yet. We have these highs. We got London low, Asia low, and then we got these lows down here. On NASDAQ, we got that low, that high, that low, and then we got monthly lows down here. Alright, we got an S&T. I want to see shorts. So I'm going on the 5-minute. I want to see the market open. Asia session manipulation, London session consolidation, New York session reversal, just like always. So we go on 9:30. Boom, we get that. Okay, that looks good for shorts on NASDAQ. On ES, we swept out these highs. Crap. Or whatever, I swept out these highs. Then we came down, inversed. We didn't inverse, we broke structure to the downside. So what do I want to see now? I want to see a movement back up. As a break of structure or inverse fair value gap. Boom, we get an inverse fair value gap. No, we don't. We get a break of structure and we get an inverse fair value gap. We inverse this one up here. But we broke structure. Alright, W's. Now on NASDAQ, what I want to see is a break of structure, which we got right there. W. Okay. Now I want to see a break of structure back down. So now we're waiting for a break of structure. Movement up, movement back down, move up, movement back down, movement up. Alright, then we get a break of structure on NASDAQ, on ES. NASDAQ, we're down there. ES, we're right here. I personally wish I took this one. I actually waited another candlestick and then got a really late entry kind of around this area. Right here. Put my stops like right around here. Just because I didn't want to risk a lot of money. Had my thing right there. And then I had my other take profit all the way down here. Price came down here, hit my first take profit. I moved stops to break even. And then I got stopped out at break even. And I was like, dang, that really sucks. This trade's over with in 3 seconds. So I want to wait for another trade because I know that if one reveals itself, I will take it. So we kind of just chopped up. Then we see a break of structure right there and a break structure right there. I'm like, all right, sweet, I want to take that. So what do is I short this right here, stops are up here, and my take profit is back to the same spot. What I should have done was enter on NASDAQ. NASDAQ, I like to take profit a little bit more. And then I wanted another low. Which one did I want? Didn't mark it out. I wanted this low right here. I could have went all the way down for this low. I didn't think it was going to go all the way down there. I thought NASDAQ was going to hit its low and then reverse. So I'll show you that what I mean in a second. I made 50 bucks on this trade, and then on this trade I wanted these lows all the way down here. Market we hit my first take profit right there. I moved stops to break even, and then we came all the way down here and hit my second take profit. And I was planning to actually get out of the market as soon as we took out these monthly lows on NASDAQ and kind of time it on ES, because I wish I entered on NASDAQ, but it was about the same risk to reward, so I got about the same trade luckily. And it was the same candle that took out on NASDAQ that took me out right here. Made 240 something dollars W day. But yeah, that was the trade I took today. As you can see right here, I took it on minis. So yeah, W trade. But I will see you guys probably tomorrow, if maybe. We have FOMC meetings tomorrow, so maybe not, but adios.